In today's video, Michael Chandler reacts to fighting Conor McGregor at 155, Jon Jones sends a positive message to Daniel Cormier, Sean Strickland goes off on Jon Jones, Ariel Helwani claims Khabib is much better than Islam Makhachev, Henry Cejudo calls for a super fight with Alex Volkanovski, and Raul Rosas Jr. reacts to being added to the UFC 4 game. Michael Chandler still wants his upcoming fight against Conor McGregor to be at welterweight. Chandler is set to coach the Ultimate Fighter against McGregor, and the two will then fight later this year. Initially, the fight was reported to be at welterweight, which Chandler confirmed. However, Dana White recently stated on the Pat McAfee show that the bout will take place at lightweight, much to Chandler's dismay. During a recent Instagram Live, Chandler shared his thoughts on fighting at 170.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Now, I've heard Dana say something about lightweight. Not even close to 155 right now, we'll put it that way. I don't like to talk about how much weight I do cut or don't cut or how big I am or what I weigh. But ultimately, yeah, it would still be a nice little cut, not too comfortable cut down to 170 from where I'm at right now. So I would love to fight at 170. I think Conor wants to fight at 170. I think it makes a ton of sense for us to fight at 170. So 170 it is. Let's go with 170. But once again, like I said, I'm not in charge of that. I'm not in control of that. I have my wishes and I have my preferences, of course, but we'll see what happens.
Daniel Cormier recently responded to fans requesting that he avoids commentating the Jon Jones vs. Gane title fight. One fan wrote, "Losing credibility right there, please don't commentate during Johnny Bones' fight." To which DC responded with, "Okay, any other fights you want me off? I took last night off at your suggestion. Was the experience much more enjoyable?" Yet, to some surprise, Jones took to social media on Wednesday to say he is more than open to having Cormier as one of the three commentators. Jones said, "DC, you are more than welcome to commentate at my fight. I think you are really good at what you do. I trust that you would be non-biased. All the best, brother." Jones also said he would be fine with Daniel Cormier doing the post-fight interview, writing, "Whoever wants to do it, totally cool with me. I feel like I'm in a whole new chapter of my life. Let bygones be bygones." Jones also shared some new training footage.
We working.
Sean Strickland doesn't appear to be a fan of Jon Jones. The former UFC champ got a bit of a scare last night as he revealed on Twitter that a bobcat had entered his home. Luckily, the situation was resolved without incident as the animal just ran away. However, Jones stated that he was thankful to God on Twitter as it could have been a lot worse. He tweeted, "We had a crazy snowstorm in Albuquerque last night. I guess one of us forgot to close our guest house door all the way. This morning, my little 9-year-old Olivia walked out there alone to grab a pair of sneakers she had left. After completely walking into the room, she was met with an aggressive hissing sound. She jumped on a countertop and a bobcat sprung out from underneath the bed. It stared at her, pounced in her direction, and then decided to run the opposite way. I'm so incredibly grateful this morning. That could have turned out so many different ways. Been thanking God all morning." After following Jones' story, Sean Strickland was quick to comment by writing, "This is what Jon Jones says when he wakes up in the morning after smacking his wife, doing lines off hooks, while being balls deep in his cock doesn't burn the next day. Bro, come on, man. God doesn't like you. You're going to hell, bro. Read the Bible. Laughing my ass off. Maybe Satan is for you. LOL." Followed up with, "What's more dangerous, a bobcat or Jon Jones after some coke?" After witnessing what occurred in the UFC 284 main event, Ariel Helwani isn't convinced Islam Makhachev is on Khabib's level just yet, and he explained in more depth his thoughts during Monday's episode of the MMA Hour. He said, "I'm sorry, he isn't as good as Khabib. He is not. At this stage, 26 fights in, Khabib was more refined, dominant, better. That being said, Makhachev's one of the top 3 best fighters on the planet. I know we're not allowed to criticize Islam Makhachev. I know that's taboo. I'm saying he won the fight. I'm saying he won fair and square. I'm being as unbiased as possible. I believe we are putting the praise and all the stuff we had on Khabib on Makhachev's shoulders. We are taking the baton that Khabib had and giving it to him because we want to continue that lineage. It ain't the same. He's not the same guy right now. How do I know he's not the same guy? Khabib never got knocked out by the Adriano Martins of the world. Khabib was never put in a position like this on Saturday in the 5th round getting beat up. Henry Cejudo is gunning for a historic triple title reign, telling Jimmy Smith on SiriusXM ahead of UFC 284 that he wants to challenge Alexander Volkanovski for the belt.
Is it about having a run yet again in the bantamweight division? Is that your goal?
No, that's not my goal. That's what I'm gonna do. My goal is to become a 145-pound champ. My goal is to beat Alexander Volkanovski. It's too bad that Islam's gonna do it this Saturday, but whatever. You know, I wanted to be the guy to defeat him. I want to be the guy to become the first 3-division champ in UFC history. Like, that was my goal. That's my plan. But apparently, I'm just not cool enough. I won Olympic gold medal. I defended both of my damn belts against 3 Hall of Famers: Demetrius Johnson, TJ Dillashaw, and Dominic Cruz. But I guess it could get political, man. But whatever, dude. If I got to go back and beat the brakes off of freaking Flavor Flav and Krusty the Clown to eventually go up, and that's what I'm going to end up doing.
What do you guys think of a potential fight between Cejudo and Volk? Can Triple C make history and become the first fighter to win 3 titles? EA Sports UFC 4 added Bo Nickel and Raul Rosas Jr. to the roster last week. The update arrives after adding Jamal Hill and Amanda Lemos last month. Here's how Rosas Jr. reacted to the news that he's been added to UFC 4.
I don't know, we're about to find out, but I mean, it feels pretty light. I feel like it's probably like a picture. Yeah, it feels like it's a frame, but I don't know. Gotta find out. Oh shit. Damn, this is. Oh. Hell yeah. I liked it. I was surprised that I was in the game in the first place, but it's a dream come true, you know. Usually people my age are playing video games and I'm in the video game, so, you know, especially because this is barely the beginning, so, I mean, like, this is fucking dope, so I appreciate everybody who, you know, whoever made this, whoever took the time to send me this, so, like, I appreciate everybody.
Here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet. 3rd place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named RogueSensei47. 2nd place was also found over Reddit and was posted by a user named 2forjuan. And our top pick was found over Twitter and was posted by a user named Dovi. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.